When did I know I would be a good fighter? A great fighter? Um, I'm still reaching my potential as we speak. But it's probably my first fight when I fought a girl that was a little bit heavier, a little bit more experienced, and I was petrified because I didn't know what I was getting myself into. And then I did really well against her, and nobody believed that it was my first fight. And so I was like, damn, okay, here we go. I'm good at something. It just happens to be fighting, go figure. As a fighter, I think that my greatest asset would be my mind, but that can also be a lot of work to get it to be your greatest asset. So my mind as a fighter, and as a Maxim hotter, I think, I don't know, that's like complimenting yourself. I'd say maybe my smile, maybe my nose, which could get broke someday, so let's not get too attached to it. Would I rather be known for my power or my speed? I'd have to say definitely power. Without a question of doubt, power. Even though speed can win fights, you just never forget getting hit hard. You just never forget power. My fighting style is Muay Thai, boxing, and Jiu-Jitsu. I started off Muay Thai, and since I started cage fighting, I've tried to incorporate boxing and Jiu-Jitsu into it. But all-out brawling, really. I try to really put technique into it, but you never know what's going to happen, what kind of fighter you're going to face in there. So yeah, Muay Thai. Muay Thai is pretty badass. It's not very flashy, but it gets the job done in a very harsh way. Boxing is always great to learn, and Jiu-Jitsu is you can handle anybody on the ground. So I'm just trying to improve those skills and aggressiveness. I want to say that nothing scares me inside the ring. Like, some bad things can happen to you. You're definitely going into the ring and putting your life on the line, so that can be kind of intense. But outside the ring, what scares me? Spiders. I hate those little. Oh, I hate those little bastards. They just like stare you down and they punk you, and they're so little, and it's just like I don't know, they scare me. The earliest thing that I do probably would be cry at romantic comedies. I always sit there and I'm like, oh my gosh, why is that hurting so bad? Okay, so romantic comedies get me up. Or just maybe recently. I don't know, maybe I'm growing into it. I have never had to smack a guy on a date, but I had to smack somebody who was kind of on a date with my sister. And I think if I was on a date and somebody was rude, I'd just get up and walk away. But when it happens to your sister, like, I dropped him, punched him in the stomach, and he fell. And I was just, I did it jokingly, not like I'm trying to fight a bunch of dudes or anything. But like, if you touch my sister in her face, then you're gonna get punched in the stomach, and then you're gonna have problems for a little bit, hopefully. Success and social life is interesting because one part of you wants to stay extremely real and talk to everyone and be friends with everyone, and the next part of you understands that some people don't have the same mind frame. It's kind of interesting. Like, people try to start treating you differently when they see you on TV and they see you've got a little bit of attention, and that's not a whole lot of fun because you're still the same person. Or it's a very big deal to me to remain the same person, because I know all of this is going to be gone one day, and I'm just going to have myself. So on one hand of it, it's like you get introduced to all these different experiences like this, which is amazing, and I meet so many different people. And then on the flip side of it, people don't treat you like you're real sometimes, and that can be kind of hard to get to know people. Perfect date for me is Beach, wine, and laughter. Flirtatious sexual energy. uh, what am I like behind the wheel? I can't drive how I fight anymore because I almost got my license suspended. I'm like 2 points away from getting a license suspended because cops never let me go for some reason. Yeah, but as in a couple months ago, I got like, I don't know, 126. I was going 126. Got a ticket for going over 100, so I think she kind of gave me a break on that. But yeah, but you know what though? I'm a really good driver at 126, and that's the thing. It's like it's not really reckless if you're in control, right? So I'm just me. I'm just being me, and I'm definitely not. I know I don't look like all these other women. You know, I know I don't look like the skinny, slender model, or you know, I know I look a little different, but I think that people I think they like to watch me for some reason. So I don't know. It feels good, and I'm humbled by it.